Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a welcome to your new home card for a friend at work. And I'm going to do that with the help of my Big Shot. My card base is going to be Hello Honey. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5, scored it at the 4.25 mark, and that's going to be my card base. The next thing I'm going to do is bring in a scrap piece of Very Vanilla cardstock and my Holiday Home stamp set. I'm going to use 2 of the house images, and I'm going to die cut those out to put on my card front. So I've got the 2 houses mounted on my clear blocks, and I'm going to stamp them down on my scrap Very Vanilla using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So ink that up really well. Stamp it down. Ink up my next one. Stamp it down. And then I'm going to use the homemade holiday framelits, which were designed to match the Holiday Home stamp set. You can save 15% by buying them together as a bundle. So I'm going to use those framelits to die cut out my houses. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. I've got my magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad. I'm going to put my cardstock on top and then my framelit. I'm going to do one at a time. I could do them both at the same time, but that's not the way I roll. Top standard cutting pad, and then run it through the Big Shot. That's the first house. And here's the second one. There we go. So I've got my houses done, I've got my card base done, and now it's time to put it all together for my card front. So I have another piece of Very Vanilla cardstock that's cut 3.5 by 3.25. I'll have the measurements for everything over on my blog, so you can hop on over there afterwards. You don't have to worry about trying to write this all down now. And from the Holiday Home stamp set, I have got the little leaves image, and I'm going to use my Tangerine Tango and my Hello Honey, and I'm going to use my markers. I'm going to leave the lids off for now, and I'm going to create this sort of fall-like image by inking up the leaves and stamping them down. So this is going to take a few minutes, and I'll be back in a moment then, and I will show you where I am so far and how we're going to finish this card off. Back in a moment. All right, I have got my leaves sort of in a falling pattern down around towards the ground, and now I'm ready to add another image to the leaf part, and I have the tree that I've mounted from the Holiday Home stamp set. I'm going to bring in my Tuxedo Black ink, going to ink up the tree, and I'm going to stamp it down right in the center of the leaves that are falling, like so. Next, I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to put 2 on the back of each house, and I'm going to adhere them to this layer. we go. There, that's really cute. And then I'm going to bring in another layer for underneath that of Hello Honey. And I'm going to use my snail adhesive. My Hello Honey is cut 1/4 of an inch larger all the way around. There we go. And then I'm going to turn it over, add some more snail adhesive. There we go. And to that, I have got a layer of basic black that's cut 1/4 inch wider, but I think an inch or so longer, like that. And then I'm going to bring in my card front, and I'm going to add this to that. So let's put the final layer. There we go, like so. And I'd like a phrase for the front of my card. So I'm going to take it says Happy New Home, and I think I'm going to ink it up using my Memento black ink. Stamp it down on that piece of very vanilla cardstock that I've got hanging around that's scrap. And I have my word window punch. So I'll punch that out. And then I have my modern label punch, and I have a scrap piece of Hello Honey cardstock that I'll punch that out with. And then I'm going to adhere the two together. And then I'm going to flip over the modern label layer, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of my card front to complete my card. And there we go. A really cute welcome to your new home card for a friend of mine at work with the help of my Big Shot. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used to make this card and the measurement for all of the layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, don't forget you can subscribe to my customer newsletters. They're free, and I have 2 or 3 coming out each month, depending on which ones you select that you want to receive. I've got a Shop Now button on my blog that you can use to connect to my online store. You can look through lots of other sample ideas, and I have 2 virtual clubs happening right now that you might be interested in. You can stamp in the comfort of your own home at a time that suits you, but I'll provide you with all of the ideas and video tutorials to go along with them. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.